Alrighty, what is going on, folks, and welcome back. We are on Woodshire once again. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Well, I guess it's sort of different. We have technically done this once already. My internet is still in the pooper. But I don't want to leave you guys with just mod reviews, so I figured I would do another Woodshire pre-recorded. I don't know if Let's Play is the correct term, because really we're not going into character that much. But I am still RubberBurner89. You are still on RubberBurner Gaming. And, well, we still have work to do. So, let's fire up the old Case IH. And, if you remember correctly, we, well, I should say, if you remember correctly, or if you didn't catch the last, quote-unquote Let's Play that we did here, we did decide to purchase one more field. That's why our money is in the tank right now. Okay, we actually have to slow down. Make sure there's no traffic anymore. Brain farting. Welcome to RubberBurner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. So far, we've forgotten how to talk. Less than like 2 minutes in. Yeah, we purchased this here field. Now, I want to whip it around. Kind of get a little bit straighter on so I can set up my GPS. Yeah, that actually worked perfect first time. Now, what I do want to do, though, is we'll just, whoops, wrong button. And we've done 2 out of the 3 in the saying so far now. Whoops. Oh, I need to move that. Boys, guys, I am just not on my game thus far. Some pun intended there. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I realized I forgot to turn one of my controllers on. Again, so that's 2 episodes in a row that I've done that. Wow, I'm out of practice at this. I still find myself on the county line Let's Plays. I was still kind of struggling to get back into the whole swing of things, so to speak. But, nevertheless, we're not really doing a in-character Let's Play here. I just, we still got work to do, and I don't really want to stall things out, so we'll just keep doing it. Today, we're going to take care of cultivating. We're going to fertilize this field as well, and then possibly even seed it. So we'll see how far we get. I think we'll have time to do all 3 of those options. Reason being is, if I remember correctly, that's a big if there, we haven't planted sunflowers yet. And sunflowers actually pay fairly well. So, again, if I remember correctly. So, I wouldn't mind planting this with the 6-meter cedar, planting sunflowers. And that would... that would be a whole lot quicker than doing it with a 3-meter. And, I don't really want to plan with the 3-meter right now. We've already kind of finished with that thing, and I was happy to be finished with it. So I don't really want to put you guys through that anyways. He's not going to stop. Thank you, Farm Sim Traffic. You're wonderful as always. So I guess I do want to throw a quick apology out here. We if you didn't notice, we didn't get any county line episodes produced for you guys this week. We didn't get any recorded, is the whole reason there's none going out. Mine and Doughboy's schedules just did not match up this weekend. Part of that's my fault. I didn't realize he wasn't going to be available Sunday. I was preoccupied doing something else on Saturday night, so it wasn't going to work, unfortunately. But rest assured, we've already figured out what day we're going to try to tackle county line episodes for you for next week. Tackle recording them. So hopefully all goes well. You know, fingers crossed we'll be able to throw some more episodes because we're really having fun with it. I think those of you who are watching it are enjoying it as well. We're getting a lot of feedback on it, which is really awesome. Meanwhile, this is pre-recorded is what I'm still stuck with. I'm still waiting for my internet service provider to get back to me. We're getting close to a week now with no response from those guys. If I don't hear anything from them Friday, then I will be contacting them again, because they did say it was 24 to 48 business hours before they can review what's going on with my internet, because it's not as simple as, you know, something simple apparently. So, and I don't know all the technical mumbo jumbo there, but the bottom line is 48 business hours lined up with this Friday. So if I don't hear anything from them by then, I will be contacting them. They better believe that I'm just gonna keep coming at them until they get this figured out, because I really miss streaming with you guys, like, a lot. Like, you guys have no idea how much I miss streaming with you guys. The only plus side, and I know you guys probably aren't thinking this is that much of a plus, but the only plus side is because I haven't been doing as many live streams, I have been able to get a metric ton of work done on my mod map. Yeah, that's right, you stopped. Oh, I think it's going to start hailing here soon. Got the cultivator, go at it again. Yeah, I made a ton of progress this past weekend. Mainly because Sunday wasn't going to work for me and Doughboy. He was preoccupied, so I spent pretty much the entire day working on that thing. I got a ton of progress done on it. Tuesday I had the day off, so I got some progress done there as well. Got a couple things figured out that I needed to tweak, that I knew weren't going to be very simple. Most of the really big hurdles have been completed. So I'm just kind of at the point where I'm just making the map look pretty at this point in stage. And believe it or not, that actually does take a fair amount of time. Getting all the textures in the right spots and whatnot. But I am hoping within the next 2 weeks or so to put it out for closed testing. It'll go out to the PCSG mod testing group, and at least that's my intentions. I want to speak with members of the mod test team beforehand, though, because I don't really want it going out on YouTube just yet, at least until I know there are no major bugs, because as they're testing it, I'll continue putting some finishing touches on. That's what I'd like to do. Whether or not they'll go for that, I'm sure some of them probably will, but again, some of their test team are YouTubers and probably won't want to do it unless they can YouTube. So it may just slow down some of the testing process as well. But we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit tricky. Oh dear, I'm really getting myself a little bit hung up there. Oops. Oh. So we're pretty near done. This stage of the field, and it really didn't take us that long either. I think we'll be able to knock out. Come on, hurry up! I think we'll be able to knock out all three things that we need to get done. We need to get seeds in the ground today. That's the bottom line. The last stage of fertilizer, that can wait. But I'm gonna drop the plow here. And yeah, the last stage of fertilizer. Just bear with me here 1 second, guys. Seems I'm getting a phone call here. Okay, hello.
Mr. Rubber Burner.
Yes, that's me. What can I do for you?
Yeah, my name's Cletus T. Weiler. I got your phone number from a friend of mine, Doughboy. He told me that you might be able to help me out. I'm looking for some bales. Let me tell you a little story here what's happened. Me and my brothers, we own about 5 farms over here in upper Mississippi River Valley, and I don't know if you heard about that hurricane that came through here last fall, but it produced a lot of flooding and brought in, of course, with flooding brings water and stagnant water, and we had all kinds of skeeters and critters and brought in a bunch of disease and pretty much wiped our farm out. All our livestock got infested. It was gone. Our crops, whole 9 yards, and we thought we were going to lose the farm. Well, we got some, the insurance kicked in, and blessing to them, we're able to save everything and start over, but we have no crops, no bales, to be able to provide for the critters that we got coming in. And there's a reporter crew TV show that picked us up and decided to follow us around, and it happened to be the same one that was doing the live shows for Doughboy. So I got to meet Doughboy and explained everything that was going on from him, and he said you had quite a few bales, and you were real big into that. You might have some bales you'd be able to sell us. We're looking for hay, straw, silage, anything you can spare, even grain. If you've got any grain you can spare, we'll pay. We're not looking for a handout here, not by no means. I'll pay you, fair price for it. But we're just calling any farmer around that we can, and Doughboy's graciously offered to be able to transport it in for us. But we're just in a jam because everybody in our area is in the same boat. They don't have it to sell.
Well, I'm not overstocked with bales right now. However, I'm literally within a day or two going to be producing a significant amount of grass, hay, and silage bales. Now, straw bales might be a bit tricky. I think I've got some kicking around the farm. I'll have to see if I've got any to spare. But grass, hay, silage, I think that I can definitely hook you up with.
Well, that's perfect because our shipment, our cattle shipment, we really need to get the dairy farm up and running because we run a commercial dairy outfit and we provide milk to pretty much all the neighboring towns, and it's a pretty big operation. I mean, we're talking, well, we lost about 1,200 head of cattle. And we're
Wow.
back up to that. But our shipment isn't coming in for, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks out. So we're just trying to get everything stocked up, ready to go, that they don't go hungry when they get here. So I mean, if you've got it to spare, I can make that timeline work. That's no big deal.
Yeah. I can definitely do something for you. I'm actually in the middle of some work right now, though. I've got your number. How about I give you a call later this evening, and maybe we can hammer out some specifics.
Yeah, that works for me, man. Just let me know what you can spare and write me up an invoice. Let me know what what your rate is over there. I'm not familiar with what your local sell points paying you for it there. But
Yeah.
you want to work that out, and like I said, I'm not looking for a handout. I'll pay fair rate.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good, buddy. Like I say, we will talk to you in the not too distant future.
Hey, man, I really appreciate this.
Yeah, no, not a problem. Later.
Hey, have a good one. Be safe.
You as well, bud. Well, Cletus T. Weiler, eh? I think that's how you say his name. That's a weird name. But, yeah. Sorry, I wanted to stop there because I don't exactly have the best cell service out on this field, and when I looked down at my phone, I had full bars, so I wanted to try to get a hold, or rather make sure that I didn't lose contact with him. Yeah, so an associate, or soon to be associate of Doughboys. Yeah, I guess I would say if you want to learn anything more about Cletus T. Weiler, you're probably going to want to pay attention to Doughboys' channel. But that's definitely an interesting opportunity for us. I'm not sure what we got for straw bales, but we'll have to check that out and see if we can make something work. Grass and silage bales, that's definitely not going to be a problem. So we're going to be... Oh dear. Okay, now I've hit the trifecta. I looked away from what I was doing for a split second, and now I've forgotten how to talk. I've pressed the wrong button, and I've run into something. Yeah, we're going to be producing quite a few bales, starting, I believe, tomorrow. We cut some grass, turned it into silage already. I didn't want to cut too much grass just yet because it's not fully grown. I wanted to wait tomorrow. Should be in game time. Should be full growth then. So I think that's probably the best time for us to take care of that. Now, other in here. Oh, I did not do a very good job here. Where am I going? There we go. Find sheepies! I'll back things up a little bit here. Let's see if we can smooth it in here. And next thing we're going to be doing is hopping in Little Donkey. And laying some more fertilizer down. Kind of shoving that bucket in there, but well, I never claimed to be the best at not doing. Oh, I need to take it out of gear. Alright, let's see if I can still remember how to do this, shall we? Hale's kind of cleaning up our equipment for us, and I'm not arguing with that. Oh, we're getting pushed into the field there a little bit. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I parked it up there, and I forgot to fill the thing. So, we're going to back up the road now. Or we're going to attempt to do that, rather. Oh, dear. Alright, let's give it a little more throttle. Oh, no, maybe I should just pay attention to where I'm going instead. We'll just give it more gears to speed up, rather than trying to look at my hand throttle. You guys are probably like, you are such a dummy, RB. Well, I'm kind of thinking the same thing right now, if it makes you feel any better. Oh! We're good? We are good. We need to get some fuel into this here plant in the not too distant future, like very, very soon. As you can see, we're down to 9,600 liters of compost, and ideally we would have some more ready for, oh, I don't like going out in the field that much once we get growth stages. Ideally we would have some ready for as soon as harvest hits. That way we can start fertilizing the crops before next year. Now, on the other hand, the other option is planting in some what do they call it? It's not alfalfa, it's not luzarine or whatever you call that stuff. Very good. I think I'm going to turn my headlights on here. I can't think of the name of the stuff. It's the green crop, though. The stuff that you plow in and you get extra fertilization states. And the thought process here is, if we get our stuff harvested quick enough, maybe it makes more sense for us to plant some of that in as a winter crop to rather than, you know, wasting our compost, we plant some of that stuff instead. Now, here's where things get fun. So, I don't remember exactly the setup we had. I know we were in 3. I think we were in high. I think we were full bore. And, yeah. I think even that, we're going to end up dropping RPMs here before too long. Yep, she's dropping. Still dropping. Let's see about our diff locks. See if that can help us a little bit. 3M, that's... Well, if we can hold steady there for most of it, we should be alright. No, we're going to need to drop back down. How are we doing now? I think we need to drop again. I'm gonna have to drop to second gear, I think, here. Yep. There we go, and that'll do it. Wow, we burned a lot of fuel there. Or a lot of compost, rather. Now I know we can pull our throttle way back. And I believe we can go into 4. Actually, let's try 5. See what happens. Oh, poo. I forgot to open it up. Now I'm going to have to go to 4. Drop it to low. Throw it in reverse. And see, nope. More throttle. Alright, clutch a little bit. Alright, we gotta move them backwards now at least. Why did I close that? That's just dumb. Oh, I stalled it. Seems to me you guys got to watch me stall it in the last episode as well. Alright, now let's try 4 high. There we go. We got full 20 kilometers an hour. I'd like to have my RPM a little bit lower than that, but taking off can be a little bit tricky in 5th gear. You almost end up, well, you guys pretty much saw it. I ended up going too fast. Okay. Let's back it right down here. Let this guy go by. Lock our GPS. Try to get into the gears before we open her up. Let's raise our throttle. Okay, still holding fairly good there. This is a really, really steep hill. That's one of the big things about it. Let's back her up again. And turn her around. Woo! Jackknifing a little bit there. There we go. Strip and a half left. So what else is new on Rubber Burner's side? Well, later this evening I'm going to be recording another mod review. Actually, if I have any luck, I'll be able to get 2 mod reviews done tonight. I have a couple lined up. If you missed them, last week I did I guess earlier this week and last week I did a Case Maxim review. You're going to want to check that one out. And if you're a John Deere fan, I also did a John Deere 9R series review. So yeah, check them out and leave some feedback if you wish. Alright, let's pull our throttle back. Wow, this tractor can really climb when, oh, I still got the, oh, I just burned a lot of compost there. And what else is new on my end? Let's bump it up to, let's give it 1,500. Try to get a little more throttle. We can turn our GPS off on this now. And I'm not sure. We may not even have to run this guy again. The seeder may have enough seeds in it to get the job done. Or sorry, not enough seeds, enough fertilizer. Not quite sure what I said there now that I think about it. Whoa. I'm awful close there, buddy. Really appreciate that. I did kind of stick my nose out there, though, in his defense. Oh, look, I have avoided the construction things this time. So I think we'll just park this thing at the farm. I'm not going to bother, you know, putting it away or anything fancy like that, because I want to get that seeder hooked up and seed those seeds real quick. This time, unlike previous times, I'm going to be hooking it up to the case Puma. With any luck at all, we'll have a new tractor for next spring. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. I'd like to see it happen, but I am, you know, I've had it up to here with running the 1455 its gearbox mod while trying to plant. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. In all fairness, not every farmer is going to love every gearbox. So I'm not faulting all the issues on the gearbox mod by any means. No, it would appear we are out of seeds, so we'll just be, or out of fertilizer, so we'll just be putting seeds in today, which is fine. Not every farmer is going to be alright with every gearbox. I do not like the gearbox in the 1455. Wow, that came to a halt really quick there. Now, back this girl up. Try to get in here. It's been a while since I've filled from here. Yeah. Put it in forward gear, RB. There we go. We are full. So before I forget, let's change it to sunflower. Now, I actually want to double check that we don't have any sunflower planted on our field. So we're looking for, yes, none of our fields are planted in sunflower. So that is indeed what we will be planting. Now, coming that way. Yeah, we can make that. Yeah, I rolled the stop sign. I'm a rebel! The nice thing is that the cultivator was 6 meter. This is 6 meter. So I literally just have to turn my GPS on, whip it around. Woo! I got a little dizzy there. Turn the seeder on. Start planting. Simple as that. Can't complain there, right? So it'd be nice to have a field of sunflowers in the ground. The only one we will be missing of the current crops that we can plant is rye. Which is not the end of the world. I would have liked to have had it, but rather than sunflower, maybe next year we will plant rye if it comes down to these two options again. See, a lot of our other crops are just going to be used up with the animals, with the pigs most specifically. Actually, only really. No other animals take grains or root crops. But we will also have a fair amount of canola going to the biofuel plant, the new biofuel plant. As well, we're going to want some for the seed master. We're going to put a lot of canola, possibly all of our canola, into brain fart, into the biofuel plant. We need a lot of fuel. We are burning fuel like never before. And compost master, well, it's empty again. Sorry if you guys just heard some big old background noise there. Just had, I'm guessing it was a motorbike just drive by there. Kind of sounds like he's still putting around outside. And I know this episode's running a little over, but I really wanted to get seeds in the ground. That was my main concern. So I guess you might be asking what's next for us. Well, I have a couple different options, and you guys can... Oh, wait. You guys can let me know what you want to see. Is we can manually stack those bales, get them ready for sale. And then we can take them and sell them, of course. And then move into the next day and start cutting some grass again. Or the other option is we could do a Higher Hills Let's Play series. You know, unless magically my internet starts working in the next couple days, in which case I'll be live streaming. I won't be doing any pre-recorded stuff. Live streaming is where I have the most fun by a long shot. But in the meantime, I still want to give you guys content. So, if you guys have an opinion of whether or not you'd rather see Woodshire or Higher Hills, which we have not done in a very long time, but it's still an open map. Really, we're pretty much at the same point on Higher Hills as we are with this map. Honestly, it's been so long. I think we planted enough all of our fields, but I think we also were thinking, about buying one more field. And I don't know if we ended up doing it or if we decided we didn't have the money for it. I really just flat out don't remember. So we might end up doing some more field work if we were over there, if we do decide we want to buy one more field, or we may go straight into more grass work. because there, I think we're in summer now, pretty much. But I could be incorrect there. All right, so we're well over time now. You guys have pretty much seen me plant the entirety of the field, minus a little bit. Really, I'm going to start doing my see ya later speech. And by the time I'm done that, I think we'll be done the field. So, don't forget to check out Doughboy's channel, like I said, if you want to find out what Cletus T. Wheeler or Weiler is up to. You're going to have to check out his channel. And don't forget to check out all the other YouTubers that I've listed in the description down below. Don't forget to check out PCSG and 3Use Gaming. They also in the description down below. Ooh, that was a little tricky. Don't forget to check out our... Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? And this is the perfect opportunity to. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts, Facebook and Twitter. They are listed in the description as well as they're on the main YouTube header. Earlier this week, I posted some work in progress photos of the mod map that I have been creating. So yeah, it's at that point where I can start showing some pictures, and I plan to continue to do so as progress continues. So make sure you do that. Last thing I really want to do is thank you all for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me while I have these internet woes. That's what I'm calling them. I really do appreciate it. I guess lastly, and most importantly, because it really does mean a lot, if you like what you saw today, go ahead, hit the like button, and subscribe. It really helps out. Gives me some motivation. Ooh, I'm getting a little stuck here, aren't I? There we go. I think that'll do it. So, until next time, y'all have a great night. See ya!